Welcome students to my channel. We are going to talk about 5 functions of management, and I will try to give some examples so that you can understand the basic idea about these functions. Now my objective for this particular video is that I want to cover maximum possible management subjects so that my students as well as students who are listening to me are going to benefit from the educational videos in my channel. Now let us talk about these 5 functions. As you can see, there are 5 functions. Planning is the first function of management. Why I have written planning as first? Why not second? Why not third or fourth or fifth? Planning is coming first. So why planning is first? Planning function is first because it gives direction to other functions. It is the foundation function. This function will give direction to all other functions in some way or the other, because it is giving the answer to many questions. For example, what should we do? When should we do? How should we do? Where should we do? So all these questions are answered by this function, planning function. So it is giving direction to the other functions. So that is why it is coming in the first position. About the second one, organizing function. So organizing means it's all about action, implementation of the plan. It has to deal with the resources, organizational structure, how to get the work done, how to achieve the objectives of the organization is taken by organizing. So whatever planning will do, organizing will implement. Planning is on a piece of paper. Organizing is taking action on that piece of paper. That is the plan. Third is staffing. Staffing means it has some basic functions like recruitment, selection, training, compensation. So attract the right talent, to attract the right people, to advertise for the position and request people to apply for a position. That is, a recruitment process has started. Selection is we say recruitment and selection. Selection is a negative process, that is, out of the people who have given the application, selecting the right person out of that as per the requirement of the organization. So if 100 people have applied, maybe 1 or 2 people will be selected, remaining will be rejected. So that is why selection is a negative process. Training is important. Training is also given in staffing. Like when the students approach the university or new employee approach the organization, there is an induction program. There is a training initially to acquaint the person with the organization, to acquaint the person with the different departments, and to make the person comfortable in the organization. And training is an ongoing process. Not only in the beginning, in the middle, in the end, everywhere there is a training. Training is to impart knowledge of new processes, new products, new information about the organization, products and services. Anything to impart knowledge with, training is provided. Fourth is leading or directing. Leading is giving correct direction. One follower is required to be a leader. You can see my previous videos on leadership. I have put some videos on leadership and motivation. So please look at that. Look at those videos. You will get better idea. So giving direction. Leading is giving direction. Being a leader means taking a correct decision so that the followers are successful. So this is leading. This is also very critical and very important function of management. Then is last is controlling function. Controlling is like we have planned something and we try to implement it in an organizing function. And there is a difference between what we planned and what we achieved, which is also called as planning gap or planning deviation. For example, there is a target of selling 5,000 Pepsi bottles per day. So every day one employee is able to sell 6,000 bottles in an average. So there is no deviation from planning and achievement. But there is one person who is continuously selling or sometimes selling 4,000 bottles instead of 5,000. So what was expected from him? 5,000 bottles to be sold. How much he is selling? 4,000 bottle he is selling. So what is the difference? 5,000 minus 4,000. That is 1,000 bottles difference is there. This 1,000 bottle difference is called as planning gap. Now what is controlling? Controlling is to reduce the planning gap. Not only by punishment or by making the person scared. That is a wrong assumption. Controlling is not about only giving threat or giving punishment, but to give solution to the problem. Now let us see how the top management or his supervisor will deal with this controlling. Now he will call that guy and he will ask why you are selling 4,000 bottles when your team members are selling 5,000 or 6,000 bottles. But for you it is always coming down. The target achievement is less than that target given to you. 5,000 was told to you, but you are continuously or mostly you are selling 4,000 bottles. Why is the reason? What is the reason? Sorry. So I will ask him. So he will tell, sir, I am new, I don't have training, or I don't have, my area has some problem, my vehicle is not working properly, so I'm not able to contact people. So whatever problem he tells, I have to give solution. I can rectify his vehicle, I can give him training for the new product, I can give him all the required resources to fulfill his gap. So once I do that, definitely from 4,000 he will cross 5,000 and his planning gap will be reduced. This is controlling function. So from any standard is deviated, we have to control that. Below the standard performance has to be controlled in the controlling function. So these are the five functions of the management and I hope you have understood this. और अगर आपको कुछ भी पूछना है तो मुझसे पूछ सकते हैं. यू आर ओपन टू आस्क मी क्वेश्चंस. यू कैन कमेंट. ऑल्सो आप मुझे बताइए कि आपको दूसरा टॉपिक कौन सा चाहिए. व्हाट अदर टॉपिक्स यू वांट टू बी कवर्ड, यू कैन कमेंट एंड यू कैन टेल मी. और एवरी टाइम आई से दिस, also now I will say please comment, please like and please subscribe. If you subscribe all the videos which I put, you will get it. Subscribe and also that I think there is some bell icon, yeah, bell icon that you have to click so that you get notification of my new videos. So I will be continuously, if you have heard to till now, that means you are definitely interested in this material and you are a student or you are a knowledge seeking person. So I would like you to please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can get my. Okay, now you have got the idea about various functions. Now let me give you one example so that you understand about these five functions. So our example is that we are planning to make a centralized library for a university. So how these five functions will play a role in making this centralized library, a library basically. So first function is planning. So we will talk about planning first. So in planning we have to decide on a piece of paper where What, when, how, where. All these questions have to be answered as I told you. What we want to make, our objective is to make a library. When? Within 5 years. Within 1 year, sorry, 5 years is too long. Within 1 year. How? What are the resources? What are the funding? How we are going to make it? Where? What location is library planned to be made? Like in the central location of the campus, some land has to be earmarked for making the building. How many floor building you will make? From where books will come? What will be the Who will be the library? How many librarians will be there? Staff requirements. Every requirement is put on the paper. So this is our planning paper. Our master plan is ready. Second is organizing. We will start implementing the plan. Actually, we will take the land from the management. Actually, we will buy the books. Actually, we will start construction of the house, of the library. Actually, we will start supervising the project of construction. So this is organizing. Staffing. We will take into consideration the librarian requirement and we will start recruitment process, selection process when the project is in about to be finished. The building is ready and we are about to start the library. So we will do the staffing. We will do staffing in the sense that the librarian, the staff should be present. In staffing function, we will also make sure that the required people are well recruited as per their capacity, capability, and on time. Then leading in direction, the management will give direction, the right direction for for implementing the plan. So correct way of doing the construction, correct way of bringing the books, correct way of staffing, every direction will be given from the top. Last is controlling. In 1 year, we have to make the library. So what is our plan in 1 year? So in 6 months, I will see what is the progress. Only one third is finished, but half should have been finished in 6 months. Half time is gone, half should be finished, but one third is finished. It is less. So why it is going behind? I will check. What is the problem? Is it the problem with the project manager? Is it a problem with the construction company? Is it a problem with the managers? Is it the problem with the funding? Everything has to be checked. And if there is a problem, I have to correct and I have to make it in the I have to correct it in the right fashion and improve the performance of the project. This is controlling. So the gap should be reduced. It should have been half, but it is one third. So now one third has to be made into half as soon as possible. And as and when the time goes, we have to monitor, we have to control, and we have to correct. So with these 5 functions, I will definitely achieve my project achievement or goal achievement. So this is the example of how these 5 functions can work to achieve our organization objectives. Thank you.